Let's face it, 2020 was bloody tough. It began with the Black Summer bushfires.
An unprecedented emergency situation.
The Gospers Mountain fire that's been burning now for several weeks.
Much of Australia was aflame with devastating fires driven by climate change. Then, with communities still reeling from the aftermath, the world was rocked by COVID-19. So we learnt to come together online and continued to push for climate action.
I'd like to warmly welcome you to the very first Climate Council online book club.
Welcome to the first event of this National Bushfire and Climate Summit.
Welcome to the third annual Cities Power Partnership Climate Awards.
There are widespread calls for a clean economic recovery from coronavirus. So the Climate Council launched the Clean Jobs Plan.
This plan creates thousands of jobs today, but also helps Australia to solve some of its biggest long-term challenges.
But the federal government's still trying to drag Australia backwards by propping up new gas, which is a fossil fuel that's driving climate change.
The controversial Narrabri gas project has now been given federal approval.
Given that Australians are already feeling the impact of climate change, investing in more fossil fuels is just mind-boggling.
Australia is burning while we turn a blind eye.
But 2020 wasn't all bad. In a federal leadership vacuum, state governments stepped up.
The cheapest way to deliver reliable electricity is a combination of wind, solar, pumped hydro and batteries, and that's only going to get cheaper.
New South Wales released one of the most ambitious renewable energy plans in the country. Victoria and Queensland announced new renewable energy zones. The ACT is building big batteries, and South Australia was at one point completely powered by solar. Local governments are also leading the way. In 2020, over 40 mayors committed to a clean economic recovery from COVID-19. And big Aussie businesses like Woolies and Bunnings have plans to go 100% renewable. On the global stage, more and more countries are upping their climate action commitments. The UK announced a plan to power all British homes with wind by 2030. South Korea, China and Japan, three of the biggest importers of Australia's fossil fuels, all announced net zero emissions targets. And Joe Biden has pledged to recommit the US to the Paris Agreement.
The people of this nation have spoken.
2020 was a big year, and looking back, we know we don't have any more time to waste. But we also know how much we can achieve. It's now more important than ever to ramp up our actions and fight for our future. Bring on 2021.